Well, more Asia Talent Cup action from Indonesia tomorrow and the final race of the 2022 season. 15 and 16. Thompson trying to go the long way round. Then 3 abreast. Danish comes back to the inside. Catches Ezoa by surprise. Ezoa has to stand it up and back out of it. Big moments as he tries to get back on the racing line. The 2 championship rivals touch. Veda Pratama comes over the line to win his home round in Indonesia. Race 1 goes to Veda Pratama. Second over the line to Carter Thompson. And the 2 championship rivals cross absolutely level. But it's Hakim Danish who's given it all the timing ahead of Shinya Ezoa. And that will mean Bahrain coming into race 2 tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, you wouldn't be too surprised if there is a penalty for Thompson for running out onto the green pit at the exit of turn 10. And that would only extend the lead for Hakim Danish by another point as well. So certainly for a race winner though, Pratama, such an impressive performance. It was eventually an 8-second margin and then he was able to stay in this win by.
And that's why I was talking about a potential major swing between Danish and Ezoa. Because if it had been the other way around and Ezoa moved up into second position and Danish in fourth, we'd be talking about a different championship leader going into race 2 tomorrow. The Indonesian fans celebrating with Veda Pratama, your race winner, and a good opportunity for the Indonesian flag to be shown as well.
It's quite the makeshift Indonesian flag there, I think, from the marshals, but
it's a good effort.
It's a solid effort from them and really impressive from Pratama. We saw him win earlier in the season in Buriram, and he's been able to notch up now 5 podiums as well this season, 2 wins and 3 other podiums, and that's very impressive for the youngest rider in the field. It means that a lot of team managers are going to be keeping an eye on him as well, and certainly you'd be excited to see what his prospects will be like if and when he gets to race in Europe and the ETC as well.
Really unfortunate for Veda Pratama that we didn't get to see him complete the weekend of the Indonesian Grand Prix earlier on this season, because that's a 4th podium in 5 races for him, and you would suggest that if he'd had the points from round number 2, at the very least he'd be in the top 3 now, if not potentially still a championship contender.
Yeah, exactly, and it's been such a solid season, but a lot of the times in the ATC it's all well and good to win the championship, and that's obviously the target for everyone, but so many times it's the riders that are 2nd, 3rd, 4th in the standings that actually go on to have a big impact as well, and this is about the high points that you have during the course of the season. How many wins do you have? Your wheel-to-wheel, bar-to-bar battles, how many of them do you into Park Fairway in 2nd spot? So we'll wait and get official confirmation, like you said, Alex, but maybe the decision will be that he lost ground coming out of turn 10 and then was able to recover from that, and he'll be able to hold on to that 2nd spot and those all-important 20 points for him. He's moved up to 5th in the championship standings. For Pratama as well though, he's in a bit of a battle now for 3rd in the standings with Gunmia as well.
Yes, Gunmia on 127 points and Veda Pratama now on 116 after his race victory. The problem for Gunmia this season has been the lack of race wins. He's had plenty of podiums during his Asia Talent Cup spell, and no shortage of podiums in recent rounds either. 2 in Thailand and 1 in race 1 in Sepang, and this weekend he misses out in 5th position in race 1. He'll be back to have another go for those podium places tomorrow afternoon. That's a race that could easily have turned out very differently, just the way the field fractured in those early laps.
Yeah, and that can happen around a track like this where the slipstream isn't as important as in some of the other tracks that we visit with the ATC calendar, and it's all about maintaining that momentum. That's what we saw Pratama able to do. He was always able to keep edging out that bit of lead. Once he was able to open up a half a second, it became a second, and then 2 seconds very quickly, and then from that point on it ended up being an 8-second margin at the flag.
Yes, case in point being Sepang with those nice long straights and hairpins. That works nicely for a big group in the Asia Talent Cup, but here in Indonesia it's a tight and twisty circuit with some high-speed corner entries as well. Good that there's a variety of circuits for the riders to visit over the course of their season.
Yeah, exactly.
Away from them.
Yeah, and we did see that for quite a few laps at the end on the run down in towards turn 10, for instance, whenever you've got Ezoa making that double move and then everyone else having to shuffle for positions. It just did cost them quite a bit of time, but it's also about making sure that you're able to win those battles. Carter Thompson was able to come out on top in that scrap.
And Carter Thompson taking 2nd position ahead of Hakim Danish, and Danish with that 3rd place able to extend his advantage, well, double his advantage from 3 points to 6. It's still a slender margin in Asia Talent Cup. We've seen it before. Big points can be won and lost in fairly straightforward fashion.
Yeah, exactly. And
started in the Asia Talent Cup among the younger riders in the field, as we've said. So for him to come on as strongly as he has in the second half of this Asia Talent Cup, with the second places in Thailand and Malaysia, the race wins in Thailand and now here in Indonesia, Veda Pratama very much proving himself.
Yeah, he's really shown himself to be a rider worth keeping an eye on, and certainly he will be a rider that next season in the ATC, I think everyone's going to be keeping one eye on.
So our podium trio, Hakim Danish is first up, then Carter Thompson into second, and Veda Pratama certainly looks very happy with life, and all of the celebrations with the Indonesian flags and so on will have certainly contributed to that.
Yeah, why wouldn't he be happy with himself with that second race victory this season?
Well, home fans, are going to be able to celebrate with your race winner, Veda Pratama, in just a couple of moments' time. Hakim Danish is the first rider to receive the trophy on the podium.
Yeah, Carter Thompson will get his second place trophy, and then Pratama, our race winner, with such impressive style as well. And Thompson on that good run of form, another podium for him and moving up into 5th in the championship standings. But you have to say, on a day like this, it's all about the home hero Pratama able to claim his second win of the Asia Talent Cup season.
And it is Veda Pratama who is your race winner. The trophy about to be presented to him. Second race victory in 2022. And as I said, only a year since he made his debut here in Indonesia. A home round for him and redemption after his qualifying crash in round 2 of the season. The national anthem continues on, sung by the spectators here at the Mandalika International Circuit. An opportunity for the Indonesian fans to celebrate a home win.
Yeah, and always a special moment, and certainly for Pratama, it's a moment he's going to remember for a very long time. And like you said, Alex, coming here,
Indonesian round, the final round of the campaign. Second place going the way